Hello, my fellow YouTubers. Today I'm going to be doing my Jamaican tag video as I was tagged by no, the one and only Splinter24. So I have my questions written down, which I'll just read through quickly and answer. The first question was, when was the last time you were in Jamaica? And the last time I was in Jamaica was in April of last year. I am actually a student. I'm studying in the States, doing grad school, studying nutrition. And so the last time I was home was last year, April. I actually went home for a very close friend's funeral. So we're roughly approaching a year ago that I was home. But usually I would go home on my breaks if I wasn't working. Once I had the time, I'd be home. And I love Jamaica for a whole ton of reasons. I love the weather. I love the people. I love the beaches. I love the potholes in the road. I love the rustic nature of the place. Just really like being home. So, um, not sure when I'm gonna be able to go home again because again of school and stuff. But I was home last year, April. Um, Second question is, what Jamaican dish do you enjoy? And pretty much like a lot of people, I like all the food. Really like all the food. The curry goat, the curry chicken, the jerk chicken, the jerk pork, the festival and escovitch fish, festival and bami, steamed fish, roast corn, roast yam, ackee and starfish, breadfruit, you know, everything. The food is just one of the things about Jamaica that makes it extremely special. But I think if I had to choose one dish that, this is the one, I would have to say escovitch fish and bami and festival with a whole heap of onion and scotch bonnet pepper and the whole thing. That for me is, I think most people, if you hear me talk, that's what I talk about. A close second would be jerk pork. Um, and there's a little jerk place on the way out of Kingston in St. Catherine in Newarton on the roadside. The jerk pork, but still, trust me. So it would be escovitch. Close second would be jerk pork. Third thing, what household items um, best resemble my culture, like in terms of, I guess, of what I have now. As I explained to you before, I am actually in a home away from home because I'm at school. But I was like thinking about it and saying to myself, what two things? And I thought, wow, the only thing I can think of right now that I have would be this, a grater. You know, at home when I was growing up, even as an adult, you grate carrots, make carrot juice, you grate coconut if you're doing your own coconut milk, you grate your vegetables, you grate your sweet potato for make your sweet potato pudding. This is this is a little piece of Jamaica. You probably find them everywhere in the world, but I think if you go into most Jamaican kitchens, even if they're not using them because we don't have blenders, you will see a grater. Of course, I was thinking to myself, what do I have in my kitchen that I would grate? Representing. And of course, a little nutmeg. Because nutmeg we put in our cakes, in our buns, we put nutmeg in drinks, we put nutmeg in porridge, so the grater and the nutmeg go hand in hand. And I'm to say something now in Jamaican dialect. Now, Splinter 24 have me on the wagwan popcorn thing hard. Every time I say it, it's just funny. But I would say what I'm gonna say in Jamaican dialect is not something that is would be a very nice thing to be said. But it would be like, my youth, me go want you step off at the ends, cause you know really belong around them parts. You see me? And that would be basically translated, young man or young woman, I'd like you to remove yourself and go to another location because we don't really want you around these parts. Yeah. um Part of Jamaica I'm from. No, I'm what we would call in Jamaica, I'm a country girl. I was born in Falmouth, which is in Trelawney, which is in the middle of the island. Um, Cockpit country, beautiful part of Jamaica. Can be hot, depending on where you are. But Falmouth is a seaside town, very small. and I was born in a little hospital there. Grew up in Kingston though. I mean, went to town, as Jamaicans would say, when I was a baby, and spent all of my life there. Went to school there, and thing. We'd go back to the country on a regular basis because my grandparents were there, so we'd go there for holidays, Easter, summer, sometimes part of Christmas. But I'm a Middlesex girl, come from the middle of the island. Um, what do I like, love most about my culture? And I'm going to have to say that it is Jamaicans' love of all things happy. And by that I mean we like to listen to good music. I love Jamaican music. We like to eat good food and we like to just hang out and talk, play dominoes. That's what I love about my culture, just the fact that we like to have a good time. And I reminisce and I think about Redden's Road and the Pan Chicken Man on a Friday night when it is your last $100 or $150 you have to spend. You know, people will spend that last money and buy a quarter chicken and play around on dominoes and just kick back and relax. So I think that for me is like really, and the fact that that's how we live. When things get really hard, that's how we live. We just juggle. Um, I'm proud to be Jamaican. I didn't wear any red, green, and gold, but have on my boat. Usain representing, you know, big Olympic athletes. So I want to thank Splinter 24 for tagging me. Shout out to all of my Jamaican friends, all of my Jamaican peoples on YouTube. Large up yourself. Know that we're little, but as we say, we're Talawa. And Jamaica is a very, very special place. I, you kind of have to go to know, as the commercial says. And, when I look at pictures from home, I say, boy, we really, really, some of us don't even know what we have. So if you haven't been, I encourage you to visit lots of special places. We have rustic, we have all inclusive, we have cool up in the mountains if that's what you want. But Jamaica is really a little piece of paradise right here on the face of the earth. Bless up and remember, as we say in Jamaica, our motto, out of many, one people. Respect.